Hi, this is Anna, Vintage Thrifter Anna. I'm showing some items, going to show some items that I sold on my Mercari page, and it's called Anti-Vintage Sales. I've been selling on her since July of last year, and I'm just going to show so people can get an idea of how my sales go. I have decent pricing, I think. Let me go to my listings. I'm doing this just looking at my laptop, and there's the completed items I'm gonna look at. Okay, first here, this was a bundle I'd done for somebody. I'd given her 3 items for $46. This Happy Buddha. He actually was pretty nice. He was on a I forget what the name of the chain, the beads were that he's connected to, but he priced it at least $25 at the lowest I'd seen him. And she also purchased a pair of blue, a pair of blue lapis beads, as you can see. Pretty nice. And then this nice little Damascene flying doll set. The woman had said that she really wanted that. Her father just died and they set dolls free at his funeral. I gave her a good bundle, $46 for the 3 items. I sell, when I come across things, I keep it at a decent price for people. So if they want to sell it themselves, they can. Or if it's something that they find desirable, I find no need to overcharge them on it. Here is a Rhinestone necklace. This was it was pretty. Sold that for $12. Another Rhinestone bracelet. This one was white. This one right here was multicolored. Then I have Sebeka. I sold this one for $27. The spring summer of 2018. It's pretty. I sold that for $27. I bought that online off of another seller on the website. I got it cheaper than when I sold it for, but I still sold it at a decent price. They go for more than that. Sebeka can go pretty high. Then here we have a vintage repair lot that this is just for repairer parts. I took a lot of this out of, I had bought a big bag of jewelry at the Red, White, and Blue, where I'd actually found a pair of real pearls in it. It was pearl pieces, like all pearl necklaces, like necklaces, bracelets. I also found nice pair of wooden rosaries as well, Christ on one. But that I sold for $13. It was well worth it. It was 3.5 pounds of, and there were a lot of rhinestones, connected pearls, things that you could use to repair. A lot of people make their own jewelry. This Bauhaus style tassel necklace I sold way cheaper than I should have. It's pretty lovely, I thought it was. But I let it go. It was somebody I had been in conversation with, and they liked it. It's nice. I let that go for $10. Which I don't know if I should have. I just went back too many. But hopefully it's moving around a lot. It's not too annoying. Sandalwood Tibetan prayer beads for $10 I sold. These were enough to my bag of pearls that I got. Mixed from the Red, White, and Blue. Another item. Let's see. I sold those. I'd seen them online for I sold them for $10 and the person paid the shipping. I'd seen people selling them $15 to $20 with shipping, plus shipping. Vintage blue jewelry a lot. I do this a lot, like when I get a number of items together, and I sell them at a decent price. As you can see, I sold this for $20. Some of these items were in my pearl bag, some weren't. Like I have this nice stone necklace. It was on a silver tone. Not silver though, but it didn't stick to the magnet. That was a nice one I let go. It's not jade. I mean, it's not turquoise. But these were rhinestone bracelets and plastic. This one was an older necklace, you could tell. And I let that go for $20. Somebody was happy about that one. They liked it. This is a Sebeka winter of 2016 bracelet that was extremely, very nice. I sold that for $45. I made a decent amount of money on that because I purchased it off somebody a lot less than that on the same website. But then I turned around and sold it. I'll do that. I search online for people selling things. This moonstone bracelet was real nice. The statement necklace I showed in one of my videos, I let it go for 30. I loved this necklace. I thought it was fantastic. It was rose quartz. And then you have like the mosaic. Not really mosaic, but you know, like the built, like the pieces of glass cut out and formed onto there. It was very nice. I let it go for 30 bucks. I paid less for it. I made some money, but I really liked it. Here's a faux pearl lot. I'm not going to show it. It's just in that couple necklaces. That was nice. This, I sold this for 36. I have another one that's a little older. This is a K24 missing made in Japan bracelet. This one's probably from the 50s. It doesn't have a safety chain on it. That's the other one that I have. But pretty. And I did okay on that. I got it cheaper. I made good money myself, but at the same time, that bracelet could be worth 75 to 100. So somebody got a good buy. Brooches. I saw a lot of brooches. It's just a little purple rhinestone one I sold for 9. I really don't want to bore people too much. I'm just showing some of my sales on Mercari. This is where I predominantly, not predominantly, this is the only site I use. But I put my my lots in by color. And they seem to sell well that way. Like I have a lot of vintage black jewelry. This is just some, this was Monet. Monet, no name, and no name. And then another pair of Monet I believe. And these I kind of feel like maybe I wish I would have left them out. They could possibly be Bakelite. I don't know. But I included them in there. You know, I buy things. I get them cheaper. I sell them, I make a profit. I can't hold on to everything in hopes that I'd get more, else I'd be wasting a lot of money. Pink rhinestone bracelet was beautiful. I normally let those go between 10 to 12 unless there's a name on them. Here, I've sold this cheap. I sold somebody, this is one of my Scarab brooches. Egyptian Revival Scarab brooch. I sold to a girl for 15. I was in a good mood. And she liked it. Vintage Goldtone bracelet. Like I said, these are freshwater pearls. And are freshwater pearls, 925 post. Let those go for $17. They were worth a little more than that. But that's okay. I still made money. Here, I have my Tree of Life. This is gold. I sold this to this lady for 40. It was gold filled. Not gold filled. Yeah, I think it is gold filled. It was like one. I sold her that. A little cat brooch. Another brooch. 3 brooches. I sold that to her for 40 bucks. I still made money off of it. But I gave her a good deal. This is a silver and cultured pearl bead necklace that I sold for 16. It was pretty nice. I still made money off it, not a tremendous amount. But like I said, I think that it's only, I believe it's fair to let things go cheaper. These earrings, vintage Kirk's Folly Paris drop earrings. They were pretty nice. I sold them for 19. Weiss earrings. I sold a pair of Weiss earrings for 14. Let them go. Coro, pretty nice Coro choker. There's enamel over. It's pretty. I let that go for 13. I paid less for it. Again, I can't collect every piece. Here's some Christmas brooches. A juicy couture bracelet. It was missing two little rhinestones in it. I sold that for 10, I think. Yeah. Vintage lady looking in mirror. It was really weird. I thought these were rare. I have found. I gave one to my sister. This one had a crack in the top, so I sold it for 7. But I found 3 of them total so far. I gave one to my one sister and sold one and another one, and then this one. Vintage horse with carriage brooch. Sold that for 10. That was a nice one. The woman was very, very happy to get that. Probably thinks she took advantage of me, but she didn't. I got it cheaper, and like I said, I let things go. More jewelry lots. Just I lump them together. Put things, make as much money as I can, but just not being overly greedy. This was a 55-inch Aurora Borealis necklace. I sold that for $15. It was 55 inches. I really like that one, but like I said, my inventory is getting rather large, and I need to get rid of some of it. So I put things on. More brooches. A lot of vintage brooches. for 20 bucks. I sold these ones. These ones are rather nice. Sold all of them for $20. I paid less, but still I could have made more, but like I said, I I let things go. It's a way of selling. You buy, you sell. You get things cheaper, you make something off it, and then somebody else does. This was a nice bangle. Enamel. I sold it for 20. Had like bright, nice blue color. And again, I made money off of that. More lots. I do a lot of lots. It depends on what's with it, what is in it, depending on the price. So ranging from $10 to $20. This was a really, really nice one, and I got this cheap. But it was nice, and another one I didn't really want to sell, but I did because I needed to make money. It's a long chain, a 1928. You open it up and there's a mirror in it. Somebody bought that for 30 bucks. I made a decent price on that. Gold necklace. Come across those occasionally. Vintage Ann Taylor Moonstone necklace. I sold it for 15. It was pretty nice. I sold it with a bracelet. It didn't quite go with it, but they looked like they matched. Vintage Trifari Rhinestone Choker. Now, I sold this thing for $22. It was beautiful. Like, I get Trifari. I come across it. This one's very nice. I liked it. I wanted to keep it for the longest time, but again, I'm in this to make money, so I sold it. I can't keep everything. Premier Designs. This is a pretty 8-karat gold, which is basically gold filled. Once you get down 9 carats or below, you're gold filled at that point. But it was a real pretty cameo. Didn't fit my hand right. My finger's a little fat and stubby. It was a small ring. It had to have been like a 6, because 5 or 6, probably 5, because it was on my pinky. I'm a small woman. Very pretty. I made money off of that. Somebody was very happy to get that. I didn't even have the size on it. It was another seller. They probably were going to size it and sell it. They know they were getting a good buy, because I could go for 2 times that at least, maybe a little more. This is a really nice little Sebeka jade turquoise dove brooch. I sold for $25. I came across him rather cheap. I made money off of him, and I'm sure they did, or they were a collector. I'd seen him priced upwards towards the same brooch, these two, upwards towards like $50 some, but like I said, again, I let things go because this I regret. Okay, I have another Monet necklace I really, really like. I regret letting this one go. Look at that. That's beautiful. That is a high-end Monet. I don't know the value of that. Like I said, I need the Monet book. I'm going to treat myself. Looks like there's something on my screen. But that's a beautiful necklace. This is a Monet. Looks high-end in Monet to me. I don't know the value. They weren't real pearls, obviously. I sold for $23. I still made my money off of it, but at the same time, it's beautiful, and I have a black Monet that I will not let go. Not for that price. I'm gonna hold on to that. Heidi Daus, this one. I sold this for $23. It's worth a lot more. It's nice. Has a lot of rhinestones in it. Has that little nice fancy clasp. It's a well-made piece of jewelry. Swarovski I can't pronounce that. Swarovski bracelet, you know what I mean. The crystals. It's crystals, and it's nice. And fake pearls. There are not real pearls in there. A lot of vintage earrings. Hidden pearl, Sarah Coventry hidden pearl necklace. This is probably worth a lot more than what I sold it for. Sold it for $11, but I paid less. So, like I said, I'm willing. I let things go. Here's a Trifari 3-strand necklace that I sold right here. Tracy Lynn Love Big necklace. Sold that for $19. Let's go through a few more. I had found a tremendous amount of brooches in the thrift store at one time. And these ones here, these aren't gold. I have, one was an Avon, one was a no name, and then I had 8 brooches. I sold them for $48. I paid a lot less for that. I didn't feel any type of attachment to any of these, so I don't regret letting it go that cheap, but I could have made a lot more off of that. this was very pretty. A Sarah Coventry rhinestone. Had the big stone in the middle. I sold that for $14. Some dealers, they love me. I have a lot of dealers that come on my page. I let things go cheap. Some things I won't. I do have my collection of things I don't let go. But this was a really, really pretty brooch. It had like a sapphire colored stone that lied inside of it. I think what it was is you could replace the stones. But I only had the one stone. It closed magnetically, and it had that sapphire colored stone in it. I sold that for $12. A little bit more, just show a little bit more, and then I'll show some of the things I have for sale. If anybody sees this, they can contact me on YouTube, or you can come right on my Mercari page. I listed on all of my videos under the description. It has a link and to my Mercari page, and also on my about page about my channel. But yes, if you could subscribe, I'd appreciate that. So I have a number of things. I have a Lucky Brand Silvertone bracelet, vintage brass peacock bangle. It's nice. It's huge. It's another big one. Way too big on a woman my size, but very pretty. I sold that for $13, $15. I just sold this one. I really like this. Looks like it's a man's head in a cage. I'm a little bit crazy, but you see here, you see the bird, like right there, that kind of looks like a man's head. Look at that. Now, I don't know if it was. I sold this to a young lady. $12. I liked it. But I made money off of it. I got it really, really cheap. And I can't keep everything. These rhinestone bracelets, $14 are pretty. They look like Sebeka, but they're not. Vintage angel brooches, whatever. Bundle for Jill. This is one that, this was a Napier rose quartz. I sold her all this for like $50-some. I sold her a pair of Aurora floating pearls. They were real cultured. 2 cloisonne bracelets. And that's it. She got those 4 items for $52, which was a good buy. She was happy. Silvertone jewelry. This is actually one was Lisner set. This was Lisner, and these were Trifari, I think. Crown Trifari and the Lisner bracelet. These are Crown Trifari Lisner bracelet. I let that go for $13. I know that's extremely cheap. I mean, I didn't like either of them, and I made money off of them. They were cheap, and sometimes I just get desperate when I start selling things and I push the prices down. Probably shouldn't admit that, but I do. I mean, this was a big bundle. I'm not going to go through that. I sold a lot of items to one girl. $225. Vintage Avon set. There's more that goes on, as you can see. Let's go to page 10. See if it goes way back. Vintage cat plane with mouse. This is a JJ. I even sell odds and ends. Like there's some salt shakers I did sell. I sell unique items. This was beautiful. I probably sold this much cheaper. $18 I sold it for. I probably should have went more. You see, these are pronged. And that stone in the middle. It was just a fabulous brooch. I sold it for $18, and it went really, really quick. I don't think I priced it high enough. This is from when I first started here, too. I wouldn't sell this now for this one. This is a vintage Kramer. I should have never sold that as cheap as I did. But I did. It's beautiful. Wish I would have kept it. But we all learn, and I was learning, and I was making money. That's all I cared about. I have some crown. This is a nice Crown Trifari set. They're fake pearls. Well, pearls are not real, but earring and pearl set. I sold that cheap, too. But I didn't like that one. The Kramer I like. Wish I wouldn't have gotten rid of it. I did a lot of... When I first started selling, and I did, you know how secondhand stores are closed for a while. When I went back, they had a huge amount of like jewelry, Crown Trifari. I found so much Trifari jewelry that, like this, I sold for $20. I made money off of it, and whoever bought it was probably pretty happy if they really liked it. And now I probably sold it for a little bit higher. Like this here, oh God, I wish I would have sold this as cheap, but whatever. I found this 99 cents in a Goodwill. Okay. It's very beautiful. Look at that. It's 1940s. I sold that for $25. It's a hazy, pretty. Like I kind of wish I wouldn't have sold it. Even this crown Trifari thing, I should have never sold that for $5. What's wrong with me? Look at that. It's a beautiful flower cameo on ceramic. That's probably worth $20, $25. I sell kids' clothes sometimes. A pair of my grandson's shoes he never wore. One was happy to get them. I really didn't make anything off of them, but whatever. They were recycled more efficiently than donating them, I think. Found Trifari bracelet. This is just silver tone. See, I've had a look. This one was pretty. I sold this for $28. I was happy about that. That's when I first started. I had a lot of crown Trifari. I still come across it. That's that with the sold items. I've showed all the stuff that I'm currently selling, but here's active listings. Those are things I just sold. There's a art glass necklace. I showed that. I'm selling that for $19. A Givenchy purple rhinestone for $15. Black enamel and rhinestone bangle. See, I have different bracelets. Coro brooch for $23. Vintage Aurora Borealis jewelry set, which is really pretty, for $50. My Kramer brooch, I have one of them on here for $100. It's beautiful. I showed that in my brooch video. Look, it's pretty. It's nice. I'm selling it for $100. I don't even want to sell it, but I'll sell it if somebody pays. That's pretty. It has like these they look like moonstones. Wait, what am I doing? I want to go back. Okay. And there's a lot more. A lot of the stuff I've showed. I didn't show a Cookie Lee. I have a Cookie Lee shell set, $10. Shell necklace, shell earrings. There's my cloisonne necklace. I showed another Cookie Lee. This one's kind of nice, actually. Some of Cookie Lee's jewelry's alright. See, it's really not bad. I'm selling it for $10. If anybody likes it, go on to Mercari and buy it. And then I have another of these. This one's up higher for a higher price because this is from the 40s. Has a safety chain. It's a K24 Japanese missing bracelet. And I've had it at $75. It has many more items. I have hundreds of items for sale. Like a shoulder brooch. Look at this. He's a brooch. It's a Jaguar shoulder brooch. It's on my shoulder on there, actually. I don't edit my videos. I know I need to start doing that, but I'm just like a kind of fly-by-night person, unfortunately. This is a another boho like style tassel necklace. It's pretty. It's blue though. That's for sale for $20. I have a pair of Austrian crystals. Here's two more vintage Scarab brooches. These are Egyptian Revival brooches. They're pretty. I showed them in my brooches as well, but look, they're really nice. They're very bright. As bright as they look, they are. They're pretty. Well, okay, a bunch of different things on here. Glass bead. This is a glass bead bracelet and hoop earrings. I have a couple likes, so I'm selling them for $9. I mean, they were in the bag with the pearls. I didn't pay much for them. Two little Monet brooches. My sister gave me these. Kind of don't even see it. A little snowman and a little stocking. They're worth $25 for both of them. A vintage Lisner cultured pearl in setting pronged with these stems. It's pretty. I have that on my site. I have a lot of other things, and I've been on here for 25 minutes because, like I said, Gab's no problem talking for me. But that'll be it. I have a lot more for sale. Nolan Miller. Here, I didn't show this one. This is a Nolan Miller Fox Pearl. That's a magnetic clasp. It's opens as little rhinestones going around it. It's pretty. I'm selling that for $9. It's well worth that. May as well just show a couple more things. A Coro set. I don't know if I showed this. This is $35. You get 3 pieces. You get this brooch, a pair of earrings, and a bracelet. They don't quite match, but they're all Coro. And that'll be it. I just wanted to show my Mercari website, some of the things I've sold and some of the things I have for sale. Like I said, I have hundreds on my website, all different names, different styles, different years. Look at, check these out. Little necktie. These are telephone neckties. I'm selling those for $5. Can't beat that. But like I was saying, I'm gonna let it go. End it at this, and I hope I can get some subscribers, more people viewing my videos. If anybody's interested in checking my Mercari site out, I'd appreciate that. Or you can message me about items. You can buy them right off the Mercari site. Okay. Have a good night. Thank you.